So Christian Pulisic, he's had 4 years at Chelsea, but that time's up now, and I've been told that Chelsea are ready to listen to offers for the USA forward, and Juventus, the Italian club, are leading the chase. Now, it's no surprise that Pulisic is on the way out at Chelsea. He's had a couple of really injury-hit years, and obviously last summer the club were taken over by Clear Lake Capital. Many players came in, Mikhail Mudryk, Raheem Sterling, Fofana, lots of players up front which will now obviously challenge for Pulisic's place. And Chelsea need to raise some money. They need to raise some money to help address the outlay that they spent last year to reduce the wage bill, and also to counter the fact that there's no Champions League money coming in next season because they didn't qualify for the Champions League or any European competition. So Pulisic, who has had a frustrating time at Chelsea, he's keen to leave, and I've been told that quite a few clubs have been approached to let them know that Pulisic is available. Could cost around £20 million. His wages, around £13 million a year, could be a sticking point because that is a high outlay for a player that has had a checkered past for the last 2 years. But Juventus, they need to bring people in. They're going to lose Juan Cuadrado and Angel Di Maria this summer. Contracts expired in Turin. So the likes of Manchester United, Newcastle, AC Milan, Galatasaray, Napoli have all been approached, asked if they're interested in Pulisic. United, Newcastle, possibly. United are unlikely to go for it in the sense that they've got other options or other areas they need to address, and they've got enough attacking options on the wings that they don't think that Pulisic is a goal right now. But other clubs will look at Pulisic and think that he's a player that is proven in the Champions League, proven in the Premier League, proven in the Bundesliga, only 24, so he is good value. And I think Juventus see that they need to rebuild in many ways, having been deducted points in Serie A this season, so they miss out on the Champions League. But it's whether Serie A appeals to Pulisic, whether he wants to stay in the Premier League, wait for Newcastle to make a move, or other clubs that may be interested, such as Aston Villa, or whether he goes for a big club that he's trying to rebuild. So Pulisic, for me, a player that has had an up and down time at Chelsea, won the Champions League, so it's been a success in that respect, but he needs to move, he needs to play football. He hasn't played enough in the last 2 years for a player of his calibre and of his status. He's one of the most high-profile sportsmen in the USA, and he's not really playing the amount of game time to justify that. So it's going to be a busy summer at Chelsea, but I think Pulisic is one that will be out of the door first because there is a bit of interest there. But I think Juventus right now, they're the team leading the way. I think they're prepared to pay the fee, but whether they're prepared to pay the wages is a different matter. But Pulisic will leave Chelsea this summer, that's clear.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.